Hello everyone, and welcome to Noodle Journey, your destination for detailed and informative reviews of the instant noodle universe. Today I've got something brand new from South Korea that might be one of the most, let's say, unique noodle flavors I've ever seen. This is not a joke. This is Paldo Strawberry Bibimmen. Before we get started, please remember to give this video a thumbs up and subscribe to the channel if you enjoy these reviews. Yeah, so I happened to spot this at a Korean website called mykmarket.com a few weeks back when I was looking for some of the Korean exclusive bulldog flavors. And I thought, strawberry noodles, that sounds interesting. And I forgot about it till someone on Reddit a week later asked if anyone had tried these yet because they were too afraid to buy it themselves. And I kind of mentioned that I had seen them and thought about buying them for the channel, and I asked if that was something anyone wanted to see, and I got a ton of upvotes and replies saying yes. So I had to put my money where my mouth is. I ordered them. Here we are. The timing of this actually works out pretty well because this is a milestone episode, number 150. So this is an interesting product to celebrate that milestone. So now that the reason I have this pack of noodles in my possession is out of the way, you may be wondering at this point what this is, especially if you're unfamiliar with Bibimmen in general. Now, Paldo's Bibimmen is something I already reviewed way back in episode 28, and it is a great product. Bibimmen is this cold noodle dish with a mildly spicy, salty, sweet, sour umami sauce, and it achieves those flavors by combining things like soy sauce, red peppers, mustard, and apple concentrate to create a really neat and unique flavor profile. So now this variety is taking things in the sweet, tart, fruity aspect a step further by adding a strawberry sauce to the recipe. I know a lot of you probably saw the thumbnail and were like, holy shit, strawberry? But, you know, Paldo's Bibimmen sauce already has apple in it either way, so is strawberry really a stretch? We'll see. These could be great, or they could be awful, or they could just be no big deal, and I'm keen to find out which. Now, from what I was able to read up on prior to filming, South Korean strawberries are generally regarded as some of the best in the world, which is really appealing to me because strawberries happen to be my favorite fruit. Now, hopefully what's in this pack is somewhat indicative of that quality, but I should mention that this is a limited edition item in South Korea for the spring of 2024, and I have no idea if Paldo is planning on revisiting it in the future. If you live outside of South Korea and want to try these, you'll want to order them soon because of their potentially super limited nature. So for my American viewers, mykmarket.com has these for $13.75 US plus shipping for a 5-pack, and you'll also find them on yamibuy.com and saywe.com. So let's talk about the nutrition and the ingredients. The sodium in this pack of noodles is this number right up here, 1,090 milligrams, which is really not bad at all for an instant noodle product. Now, inside the package, we've got a block of the standard Bibimmen noodles and 2 packets. There's a little blurb of text on the back of the package that says you can enjoy these noodles without the strawberry flavor if you choose, which means that this is the standard Bibimmen sauce in one pouch, and the additional strawberry flavoring is in this powder form in this pouch. And the fact that they're separated is really a good thing, because if you like Bibimmen and you buy this out of morbid curiosity and you hate what this flavor does to it, you can just omit this pouch and enjoy Bibimmen the normal way. I gave the original flavor a 9 out of 10 in my review, and so you've still got a great 5-pack of noodles in your possession if the strawberry flavor turns out to be less than good. Anyway, that means that this sauce contains a combination of sugar, soy sauce, gochujang, which is red pepper paste, mustard, vegetable extract, and apple concentrate. And that combination is what I loved about this product originally. All your taste buds are engaged with all the flavors in this sauce. There's also some little pieces of seaweed in here for some extra flavor, and so naturally that means that this other pack is the strawberry, and Google Lens tells me that this is just powdered strawberry concentrate and artificial strawberry flavoring. So I'm going to go cook the noodles, and I'll be right back to add both packets. Okay, so here are the noodles, which have been drained and rinsed under cold water. Remember, this is intended to be a cold dish. I guess you could eat it hot if you like the idea of hot fruit concentrate, but I very much prefer my Bibimmen cold. So first thing we're going to do is put in the regular Bibimmen sauce. Yep, that smells pretty identical to the version in the American export packaging. So that's a good thing. Okay, and now the thing you've been waiting for, the strawberry. That very much smells like powdered strawberry. I'm just going to give this a quick taste before I pour it in. Interesting. The flavor of the powder on its own is a lot more tart and a lot less sweet than I expected, which I think is probably a good thing because too much sweet, artificial, sugary strawberry flavor would almost certainly overpower this. All right, now from a smell perspective, it just smells like the standard Bibimmen sauce, which is mainly mustard and soy. So it doesn't really have any kind of strawberry aroma now that everything's all mixed together. But let's see how it tastes. You know, I need another bite of that. That's really interesting. All right, let me just quickly breeze through the noodle and spice level scores because they're identical to the original Bibimmen review. The noodles are a somewhat thinner, almost medium gauge, wonderfully chewy, perfect for a cold noodle application like this. Because they're so thin, they're really easy to cool down once they cook. But these are the same as the original variety, 9 out of 10 for the noodles. And the spice level is somewhere between a mild and a medium, not crazy hot, but also not for someone who hates spicy food entirely. Again, same as the original variety, the strawberry flavor does not really calm down the spice level in any appreciable way. 3 out of 10 for the spiciness. So let's talk about the flavor and what the strawberry does to what was already an awesome sauce. In my original review of this, I talked about how everything is kind of balanced from a flavor perspective. I love the tang of the mustard against the sweet tartness of the apple concentrate especially, but it's just a really cool combination of flavors. Like I said earlier, it engages all your taste buds. It's really good. Adding in the strawberry pouch obviously has the potential to unbalance things a bit by turning up both the fruitiness and the sweetness of the sauce. But really, because that strawberry powder is not super sugary, what it does is just add a subtle extra layer of tartness to this whole thing. And it wasn't even detectable on my first bite. I got it on the back end, and then my taste buds were like, oh, hey, there you are. My second bite, maybe because that particular bite was a little more well mixed together, or maybe because I knew what I was tasting, I noticed it a lot more. And can't believe I'm saying this, it works. Like, it doesn't overpower. It's just kind of a nice complementary flavor to the apple. Like, you know how you can get away with putting certain types of fruit into savory meals and it still kind of works? Like, you know, you can eat figs with cheese and prosciutto and balsamic vinegar. You can eat cherries in barbecue sauce, right? It's that kind of thing and not like a candy flavor. And so I'm actually kind of impressed with how this goes together because I kind of thought there was the potential for this to be a disaster. What I'm really finding is that one of my favorite sauces is just very subtly enhanced with a very, very mild tart flavor of a strawberry, and I dig it. I really do. So if you're already a fan of Bibimmen, you like real strawberry flavor, not candy strawberry flavor, this is actually a soft recommendation. I'm going to score this the same as the original Bibimmen because I don't think it's leaps and bounds better, but it's definitely an equally interesting take on this flavor. So I'm going to give this a 9 out of 10 as an overall score. I'm very pleasantly surprised. That was an interesting ride. I know some of you probably started watching this video thinking that this is disgusting, and some of you were thinking that maybe this was one of those kind of out there concepts that strangely works. And really, it's more the latter than the former. Adding strawberry flavor to this sauce is not the train wreck you think it is. I don't know that I ever need to eat it again, but it's a really cool combination of flavors, and I'm absolutely glad that I tried it. If you're curious enough to buy a 5-pack of this and don't care that you're paying for international shipping if you don't live in South Korea, I'm going to say go for it, because if it turns out that you don't like the strawberry flavor, just don't put the strawberry powder in, and you still have some delicious Bibimmen. For those of you who think the idea is disgusting, it's really not, but you know, I mean, I guess I wouldn't blame you if you think this is a bridge too far. No hard feelings if you don't want to try this. Anyway, it just so happens that I ordered some other really cool goodies from South Korea when I bought this, So I'll have some of that stuff coming up for review amidst all my other upcoming videos. If you try this strawberry bibimmen or have any thoughts about its existence, let me know in the comments. If you want to chat about the most off-the-wall noodle flavors you've ever tried, I'd also love to hear about those too. Hopefully I'll see you next time on Noodle Journey.